Hey guys, it's Jan, also known as Zen Bluster, and today we're going to take a look at the Zen-Tuned motor. There you go, guys. There you go. One of the rarest motors that you could actually buy for collection's sake, or if you just want to be like me, we're going to open this package. And as you can see, I bought it for 5,000 yen. One of my friends, the guy who runs Massdamper.JP, helped me buy this when he was out there in Japan. So thanks again. And here you go. So yeah, this is one of the rarest motors. It was only released for the Mini F1 series. And as you know, Mini F1 didn't really last very long. It wasn't as popular as the Mini 4-wheel drive. There were two motors that were exclusive to Mini F1, the Zen-Tuned, which is this one, and the Turbo Dash. And the Turbo Dash is an even more expensive motor. Why? The Turbo Dash, is rare. It was low print, and in addition to that, it actually had better brushes. On this, the problem with the Zen-Tuned is that it actually has the cheaper brushes that you could get, basically in the stock motors. So with a motor that performs like this, it actually, from what it says on the spec sheets, it runs at around 21,000 RPM, which is maybe like 3 or 4,000 shy of the Ultra Dash and the Jet Dash. So it's very close to that. Basically, it's a little bit more powerful than an old Mach Dash single shaft, and of course a little bit more powerful than the Sprints, basically. So that is like really bad combination of specs, where a relatively high RPM motor but with really bad cheap brushes. So this motor doesn't last very long. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna unbox it, and you might be wondering, why is it only 5,000 yen? Well, I'll show you guys. As you can see, the package is not in good shape. Because if you're gonna buy this new in package in very good condition, it's gonna cost you around like $100, maybe 125, something like that. And that was it. As you can see, I mean, of course you lose some of its value because the packaging is not in good shape. So today, since it's already not in good shape, I might as well take it out of its package. I'm gonna save the package, I can tell you that much. But for us, just for your viewing's sake, we are going to run this motor on my high-speed car and see how fast it is. But before that, I'm gonna go clean the motor of the old grease that it has, and I'll show you this motor is actually not in bad shape. It's fairly mint still, as far as I could tell. Like, it is just the packaging that was actually damaged, but the motor, we looked at the package before we bought it. The motor has never been run. Oh, look at that. Oh, finally. I have the motor that is very similar to my name. Okay, so before I actually remove this, it is part number 94031, Zen-Tuned Mini F1, 1992. The Turbo Dash was released in 1994. It had the improved brushes. As you can see, on the RPM, it maxes out. Well, it doesn't max out. I think the way it works is that it starts out at 21,000 RPM, and I don't know what that 2.4 volts to 3 volts or something. I honestly think that's how it runs at 2.4. It doesn't really make sense, some of this stats that they show on the back of the card. But all right, let's take a look. Oh, I almost. All right, let's take a look at the side of the motor. So you can see it has a little bit of the old grease like caked on it. Ooh, yep, the magnets are fairly strong. I could feel it. There's a little bit of scuff right there. And yeah, it's a silver can, black end bell, and it was made by Mabuchi. And there you go. It was labeled made in China right there. All right, so first things first, we're gonna go clean this. Actually, no, we're gonna do a very like low voltage break-in because I don't want to burn the brushes. So What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run it for maybe 5 minutes in one polarity at 1 volt, and another 5 minutes in one polarity and the other polarity at 1 volt. So we'll do that now. And of course, well, I'm not gonna do a slave motor thing because that's I think it's a waste of time. And in order to be more direct, I'm just gonna cool it down as we actually run it through its voltage. So these things are notoriously bad at measuring voltage, so I'm actually going to undervolt it to 0.9. 0.9 is actually very low. There you go. 5 minutes. Ooh, that's actually pretty strong. It's a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. So what I'm doing is that I'm dripping a little bit of alcohol around it just to cool the motor and prevent it from overheating. That's just my goal. So we're going to do that. We're going to cool it. Remember, like I told you, the brushes are very cheap, so I'm not gonna push it too much. So this is the regular polarity signal here, and then the negative on that side. After 5 minutes, we're gonna flip it. Okay, so that was regular polarity. Now we're gonna reverse it to negative on the other side. I mean positive on the other side, and then negative on the normal side. Okay, so we're gonna go again. 0.9 volts for 5 minutes. We're just gonna fast forward through this so that you guys don't have to wait too long. Now that that's done breaking in, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go clean the motor first, just to make sure we've gotten all the gunk out of it. And if you've watched my videos before, you would know that I'm just gonna run it in some Ronsinol just to clean it. Alright, let me move this out of the way. We don't need that dish anymore. And we're just gonna run it for 20 seconds in one polarity, 2 volts, actually 1.9. Yeah, the old grease is getting cleaned out. I don't know if you guys could see that. Alright, now we're gonna reverse the polarity again. You don't need to run the cleaning for very long. Another 20 seconds at 1.9 volts. Okay. I'm just gonna wipe that old grease that was on the outside of the motor. We're gonna re-oil it too. Alright. Let's put a pinion, spin it, because there's gonna be a little bit more, what do you call it? Lighter fluid left inside. So we're just gonna spin it a few times to make sure all of the lighter fluid is gone. We're going to use the purple pinion for this test. All right. Tamiya Mabuchi motor. All right, spin it a couple of times. See, if you don't spin it, there's still going to be a little bit more. What I like to do is spin it with my right as well for both ways. It actually sounds pretty smooth. There you go, that's the Mabuchi signature divot right there. All right, so now I'm gonna oil it. All right, we're gonna push these batteries up to 1.55. We're gonna try to push them up to 1.55 volts. All right, so the car is, as you can see, 3.5 to 1 gear ratio. We're close already. Where's my cap? Let's put the gear cap back on. Motor support. Alright, 1.54. That's good enough for me. Alright, let's find out how fast it is. All right, there you go, guys. 44 kilometers per hour. See, that's what happens when you don't do a lot of braking. All right, so this has been your exclusive look at the Zen-Tuned motor. And if you guys want to check it out even too, I can prove it to you. I'm the only one in the whole of YouTube who has a video of the Zen-Tuned motor. Alright, so there you have it, guys. This has been my look and overview of this overpriced motor. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. Go race.